Hello.
Hello, 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 everyone. We have so much to talk about tonight. I'm feeling so many bats around me. Maybe it's because of the
Bats?
Batmobile that is causing the drama in the 1/6 scale community. The Batmobiles are appearing all broken, and they are not showing us why.
They're the
Anyway,
good ones. They're not
Why
the
indeed?
TEMU ones, right?
anyway, Jesus. I needed I was thinking, I need something for this week because there was only the Beetlejuice. There was that reused body that Iconic Studios is they are keeping trying to do money with the same body. So now they made a Grandpa Rio, or what you call that.
Oh, Grandpa.
And
Okay.
there was what more, the release of the So Toys, the freeze that we saw some photos very good on Instagram, but then I saw some photos from collectors, and the head sculpt doesn't look as good as the photos at So Toys, and seems we are being scammed everywhere. He's from everywhere, and what more? And then there was the JAZZINC, the Batmobile that was shipped to beta testers. Um, and seems there are some controversy. I haven't watched any review yet because until now it seems like there's only the review from Justin. I think Philly did a live unboxing too. But I've been checking on social media and what concerns me, at least me personally, more. It's not the problems that the car have now in the the beta testers, but it's more the accentuation of the because JAZZINC, I like to call them the JAZZINC army. There is a JAZZINC army that there are a few individuals that they really like to put down on the Hot Toys one. I saw a comment, someone saying that the JAZZINC one is like a artist piece, and the Hot Toys one is like the TEMU version of the Batmobile. And I like, bro, if you tell that in my front, I will go grab a black chicken and I will slap you with a black chicken in your face, because that's not a normal person will not say that. I said from the beginning, you have a choice. You can have the Hot Toys one, or you can have the JAZZINC one. For some people, it's unthinkable to purchase the JAZZINC one, and others they can make a choice. I have the Hot Toys one for years. Years was the first vehicle I got, and I pre-ordered the JAZZINC one. But I said from the beginning I will never sell the Hot Toys one, because for me, still a fantastic piece, and because it's 10 centimeters bigger, for me doesn't make a difference. The turbines have smoke. No one will use that more than one time. You will use the smoke one time to take a photo, do a video, forget it about it. I don't care. So I don't know. I think in this stuff is the same thing when you go with InART Hot Toys. InART Hot Toys, who is better? You choose which one is better. It's like the same thing. iPhone or Samsung. They are both made by children, like the Hot Toys. They are both made by children. Maybe the same child that made the mold for the JAZZINC is the one that made the one from the Hot Toys, and maybe for them is the same. They will eat a bowl of rice in the end. Why are you so concerned about this?
Wow, what a note we've started on.
We need to start with there.
Well done.
Goodness. Yeah, it's been an interesting couple of days, and I've said this the whole time, like I'm an observer to the JAZZINC stuff, and I find some of the commentary interesting.
Break.
Let's
Wait. You are already on fire to go with the JAZZINC.
No.
Wait.
No.
How are you, Helen? How was your week? You are back. You are back home.
I'm home.
You are back. You are home.
Yes,
Is there
my
a sweater
week was
that you got
rough.
from the US?
Oh no, I had this before I
Okay.
left. No, it was a rough week because jet lag and a 15-hour time difference is not fun. Neither is going from like, I don't know the Fahrenheit, sorry everyone. I went from like 42 degrees Celsius to like 18 degrees Celsius. So yeah, interesting week. But all I was gonna say before is like other people's purchasing decisions are their decisions, and I don't get why people get so worked up or concerned about what other people are doing. If they're happy, let them be happy. And I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be with you guys again. It's been sporadic streaming, but I can get back into figures. And this was the thing, like being at home, I was able to sort of catch up on some of the reviews of figures that came out that I'm interested in or I've pre-ordered, and I didn't really have a chance to watch them while I'm away. So I've been trying to catch up on all the news. So apologies if there's something that I've missed. I've been doing my best to backtrack on everything that happened the past 6 weeks.
We are happy that you are back, and you keep you seems your accent still the same. So
I hope so.
that's a plus. That's a plus. That's a plus. And we got Christian here too, with that with a new hairstyle.
It's called I just had a shower and I didn't touch my
No,
hair. That's
that's-
what this looks like.
No, that looks
Yeah.
like Jim Carrey
Yeah,
in The
for your
Dumb and
information.
Dumber.
It's like, this is what it looks like with a yellow without any hair product. If you guys were, curious.
Is all good?
It's all good. It's good to have Helen back. And as you guys know, like I spend my whole day spending time with 6-year-olds and 5-year-olds and sometimes 7-year-olds. But like, I go through a lot of like emotions and like this all like these
Emotional
jealousies and little like all
I love that
I
guy.
see this all day in my life. Well, actually, like 24/7, it feels like. And then every now and then, I come talk to you guys, and then backstage we talk about stuff in Facebook and some little stuff you can't talk, in live. But like when I hear these little, I want to say trinkets of some people in the Facebook, it kind of sounds like my 6-year-olds fighting over one little candy. It's like my candy's sweeter. It's not even bigger. It's like sweeter. Mine is better. It's like grow the fuck up. Sorry.
Hey, then let's not enter into that into the bad wording territory.
You have me. You expected this. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like no, not like everyone, but I'm just being honest. Just being honest. Just pure.
Okay, cool.
True.
Let me just go on here with the chat before it happens like last week that I completely lost the year. Bob Dylan, the biggest Batmobile is always the best Batmobile, unless you are not allowed to show anyone. There you go. That's a very good comment. This comment deserves 1,000 points. Mitchell Lawrence, passing through. How are you? I hope you pass and stay. Not just pass. And if you just pass through, leave a like. Leave a like, please. Mark Mitchell in the house. Hello, everyone. Hello, Mark, member of the channel. And Mentor saying, Mark, you got the same name as me. Interesting. FBJ saying, second batch JAZZINC 89. Right here. Second batch is good. I think I am in the third. I think it's fourth batch. But I don't know. Maybe this fourth batch now will turn into a fifth or sixth. We don't know. Star Crash 1138. Let's go, guys and girls. How are you, Star Crash? We got AJ Cruz as always, also a member of the channel. Greetings, friends. Hope all is well. How are you, AJ? Thank you for the music, Jim Carrey. Anthony Sanfield, eventually waiting for my 89 Batmobile. Many people here are waiting. Noble Young. Let me see what he did today. He ate 2 balls of rice and then went to walk the dog. How are you? And we got Mark P. Morning, everyone. Hello, Mark. And Renz Tolentino, Everlong. Yeah, it was one of my favorite songs, to be honest. I was to ask Christian if he ever heard this song, but then he would tell me no. And then I would
Never in
ask
my
him,
life.
does he
There you
know who is the singer? And he will tell me no, because he never heard Nirvana before. So it would be a very messed up talk.
Not for my
The movie canon,
blood.
morning, everybody. How are you, movie canon? Tremble Dust here as well. Hello, people. Welcome back, Helen. He says, welcome me back, Helen. We gotta laugh that the streamer in China is able to speak freely more than anyone in the States.
love that
Oh my
comment.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. This comment
Comment
is
of
this
the
comment is beautiful. But wait, you can. There's a way to silence me.
Which
Give
is?
me a bat wing. Give me a bat wing, and I will keep silent. I will not even say anything. I just need a bat wing, and I will do QC for free. It's just right next to my door. Broken. More like a cult. Exactly, it's like a cult. But in all hobbies there are these, in all the groups there are these. I tell you one thing, this is horrible. I think Ellen and Christian know about this. When I bought my turtle, I joined a Facebook group. Jesus Christ. If you don't have a 200-gallon tank, a filter that costs you $4,000, and the lamps of $600 for a turtle of this size, you are killing your turtle. You cannot keep a turtle. I had to go out of those groups because I was like, geez, I need to spend $10,000 for a turtle that I could not even make a soup for my daughter with it. Tremble Dust is suggesting review and Phil is live unboxing, bro, cause supposed to drop a comparing video with JAZZINC cannot. Yeah, brother, cousins, it will, but I don't know when. Helen actually did the Justin review, and later we are going to talk about that. I will just go here through the chat. Tremble Dust saying TEMU. Yeah, someone was comparing Hot Toys Batmobile with like is a TEMU version. That guy Mark saying from the photos JAZZINC looks to be better. No doubt, the paint application and the aesthetic of the car, it looks more accurate. It looks a cooler car. Okay. Six Calculator saying what's up, collectors, how are you? Some people just like to sit it up. Well, it's normal. That guy Mark saying sending you photos today for T'Challa, not for me, it is for Bob Dylan. And Trimble is saying Ben Thomas did a review on the Hot Toys Batmobile. It looks great. I don't think you would go wrong with either choice. I also don't think so. I have the Hot Toys one and I love it. Mitchell Lawrence saying the only car I would go all out is on Kit from Knight Rider. It seems that Used was interested in doing that car. I don't know if he's even considering doing a prototype, but seems in the group many people were talking about that. Tremble is saying they get worked up because people saying negative things about the purchase they make them feel like the comments are attacking their tastes. Why do you care? Are you happy with the product? Yes, exactly. And
there you go.
And not only that, it's also the thing that when you spend so much money on something, some people will feel hurt if there are some negative comments about the said product, right?
Get protective.
You get protective, you get very defensive. I don't care about that. And Star Crash is saying that ladies are working on you, Christian. That's why that air. Blue Tattoo, hey everyone. Yeah, what are you, Blue Tattoo? Do you want to say something to Star Crash? Like, yeah, thank you. Yeah, they are working on me.
Nah, I'm happy with the mom, so I got nothing to say.
Then stop letting comments. Mind you, comments on the screen from someone you may never met in person affect you. Yeah, never let that affect you. It's been 10 seconds, release the cursing. Brad, I'm second best. Brad Koski is second best, okay. Tragedy Details, let's go. How are you? Hopefully my 89 will have the foam under the canopy. What is the foam under the canopy?
Oh, I think it's the I think it's a piece of silicon, because when in Justin's review it looked like the canopy didn't align, and in the JAZZINC group Yoast had posted that there was meant to be a little silicon piece that raised the height but also ensured that when you open it it's not scratching against the car. So that appeared to be missing in some of the Batmobiles.
The interesting that in the first Batmobile, the Hot Toys one, the first one, not this the second one, many of the cars were appearing with scuffs and with marks, and was exactly because of the protective shelf they use, that it's like in the movie, and they use some very small pieces of foam onto that, but that was not enough. If the box was like hidden from the top, that would scratch the car. So it's very rare you see the first ones without any scratches or something like that. That's why probably they changed now. And I saw the Nobi unboxing, and they use the same thing that Blitzway used for the Afterlife. It's like a statue. It's like a very protective foam with the straps and everything. By the way, the work that the Nobi did on that Batmobile, Jesus Christ, the lights, that thing with the guns, with the sound. Oh my god, the lights. I think I'm going to attempt that, because the lights, especially I like the blue he had on the
In the interior,
on the cockpit.
it looked amazing. Yeah.
Looks really good. And what he had in the back also, in the back, because where is supposed to be fire, right? That big light, because mine, I connect the batteries, but the lights are so dim that I almost cannot see anything. I don't know if they improve anything. Dave's Man Cave IRL. Hey guys, looking forward to receive my Batmobile, judging by the videos out so far. Looks absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to hearing the movie quotes from the car. Year 1 FOMO collector checking in. Oh Mario, how are you? Hope you are enjoying your first Marvel figures that you are now doing on your display, and I hope tomorrow we can see more of that. And welcome, you are all welcome, from year 1 collectors to veterans like Christian. You are all welcome. Tremble Dust Kittens, for selfish reason, Black Beauty from Green Hornet. And JAZZINC House 2, what's up crew? And Mitchell Lawrence said this USB Ek look, yeah, the Nobi one. Say what you will, but about the Nobi, the man mods usually are great. They are. The Nobi has this skill to mod stuff and to change. He did a video. He called that just a simple attempt, but I think that that module case that he tried to do, the case, he did that perfectly well. I was like, that looked really good, very, very clean. I think he even drilled onto the acrylic, didn't he? I think he drilled onto the acrylic.
Wait, what did
that
he do?
was something I would never attempt.
Do you mean the
Yeah, I
car
think so.
rack that he made?
Exactly, the car rack.
Yeah, I think he did. That was
I think
that
he
was
did.
impressive.
He drilled onto the acrylic. No, that he really has skill for that stuff. And all these Iron Mans all lighten up. They're really good. Collector Joey in the house. Hello, Collector Joey. How are you? And we got Tavi Collects. How everyone? How's your Friday going? Everything is good. Hope with you too. And Red Wolf. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back, Helen. João, I'm really enjoying your books you are reading, although I have read the ones you are talking about. Any new recommendations? Check out The Alchemist. The Alchemist I already read. The Alchemist was one of my first. I already read it twice, actually. You are enjoying my books? I already read the ones I'm talking about. I actually, if you already read The Alchemist, I would recommend you. If you haven't read already, I have here. Where is he? Wait a moment.
When did Joel start giving out book recommendations?
This just became a book club.
Long time
by the way.
ago. Long time ago.
What happened while I was away? Goodness.
gonna
No,
like-
before you even before you came, I already give book recommendations. Don't.
Yeah, we
tell
did
me
this for like 2 weeks, I think.
This
Bretta's
one,
book
I think
club.
Yeah. Two 2, 3. I don't know. It's been a while.
I have here one that I want to recommend you, and I don't know where it is. Okay, I give you two. These two, because was one of the last I read. This one
with the
from Nietzsche. Woman, all to woman, beyond God and evil. This is more. It's not an easy book, but it's very good. And the
Is it
other
about
one.
communism?
No. This is Christian. This one is Modern Man in Search for a Soul from C.G. Jung. These two are good. You can search on Google for that. Oh, and I did got this one this week. Red Star Over China, the classic account of the birth of the Chinese communism. I tell you one thing, history books, philosophy books, I don't read fiction. I tell you one thing, reading is one of the best things you can do. You learn a lot with books. You think I'm
That is
just
true.
you think I'm just what? I'm just a geek. Every day just stay with hot toys and I don't, I'm a normal person. I read books. I drink wine. I drink coffee.
Play soccer.
I play
Yes.
soccer 5 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
And when I have time, I buy one hot toy. Casual Nerd Portal 1. Sup peeps, love everyone's display, very classy. Thank you so much. How are you, my friend? I'm a bit offended I was never not invited to the Breda Book Club. BBC.
Me neither.
Breda
I didn't
Book
get an
Club.
invite either, mate.
I start to
lost.
recommend books when I think was on LW or on. There's long ago. I start to recommend. I was calling.
Wait,
I was
you
calling
talk
it the
about
book.
literature on LWO.
It was like the book of the week or something like that.
Oh, right.
I started something
Book
like
of
that.
the week.
Sounds classy.
Much appreciated. I will add them to my list. Sorry for derailing the conversation. No, all good. Anytime you want to talk about books, I will give your comment a priority. Breda is cultured. Remember that, you savage. Exactly. Remember that, suckers. You see. BBC love the club. Like, you know what? When I said that name, I was like, Jesus, yeah, I cannot say the BBC is horrible. Love the club name. Okay, so we start with what? We are going to start. We are going to start with the Beetlejuice, just to warm up.
The Beetlejuice.
I haven't watched the movie. The movie is not even screening yet.
When's that? Wait, when is it going to be out?
In Hong Kong is October the 4th or October 9.
Really?
I'm
I thought
really
it-
not sure.
Still a month away? Okay, that's interesting.
I thought it was out in Australia. Maybe I'm wrong.
Beetlejuice. Let me see. No, sorry. It's on September 5th, 6th. Was yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There
Because
you
I could
go.
see it in Australia.
Sorry.
wanted to.
And Hot Toys surprises with a figure from this movie. I was not expecting, to be honest. And for for a long time, I was I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years ago, I was searching I was trying to get the first one from Sideshow, because Sideshow did their 1.0 years ago, but that was difficult to find, and it was really expensive. Sideshow did doing a new one, but they are different because this is from the new movie. The year is older, and the other one, they are completely different figures. But again, people are always saying, "Oh, now this one put Sideshow one to Sideshow one is a poor cousin, is a rubbish compared with this one." It depends. If you want the Beetlejuice from the first movie, I still think you can go with Sideshow if you want the one from this second movie, because I don't like so much for example, this second head sculpt looks funny and everything, but is not a head sculpt I would use with my Beetlejuice. So, and I haven't watched the movie yet. I'm not like, oh, I need to watch the movie. I'm more concerned now is with the early reviews. I'm reading from the Joker, because the screening of the Joker was already before yesterday, and the early comments are not very good. And because it's a movie I was expecting a lot. Not this Beetlejuice is a movie that it's a popcorn movie. It's a movie that you go watch, have a good laugh. Maybe I don't know if I would fall asleep or not. Probably not. This is not Dune in the same category as Dune.
Just before you said that, I was gonna say you made some fair points about this motherfucker. But okay, number one, good point, because yes, the Sideshow we haven't seen the final product yet, so we can't say that one will be like the poor cousins, not yet. And B, we don't even know if this movie's gonna like bomb or not. Like, the cat is still in the box. We haven't opened it yet, and if it bombs, the hype dies. This, however good the figure is, may not even need, like, people may not really need them because for the bad representation of a bad movie.
And the Sideshow one will release this year.
Yeah.
The Hot Toys one is.
So we'll have to see. Like, just because Hot Toys did it and it's rooted, like, it's not like, you know, the other one's like garbage. I mean, just not yet. Well, usually Sideshow, they don't really kind of do a good job making figures, funnily enough. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But other than that, I think it's kind of like interesting how this one is rooted and they haven't. This one is rooted, isn't it, with wool hair?
Yeah.
And it's not marked as in, you know, artisan. So I thought that was kind of surprising. A delightful surprise, I guess. Yeah.
Helen.
Yeah, I think surprise is a great word, because I feel like at this stage I'm constantly surprised by what Hot Toys does and doesn't announce. It feels like it's very rare for them to announce a figure before a theatrical release, and for this figure I feel like they've made a lot of investment. You've got a couple of head sculpts, as Christian said, you've got the wool hair, you've got a diorama base. Like, they've gone all in with this figure, which I think is interesting, and I don't know if they're hoping they'll get some nostalgia sales out of this. I'm not really sure what the early reviews are on the movie, because I try to avoid trailers and reviews and whatnot, but for me, totally caught me by surprise. And as I said, the amount of things they've added to this figure really surprised me. So I'm just at a loss as to what they do and don't do, because yes, I'm one of two people still waiting for Artisan Captain Marvel. Howard, love you, miss you, bye.
I think that ship already sailed.
Never. It will never sail in my heart. It'll always be there.
Okay. You do you. Anyways, let me say hello to Calvin.
Hi, Calvin.
Let me say hello to Calvin. Good morning, everyone. I don't get all the discord over Hot Toys versus JAZZINC 89 Batmobile. If you can afford either, you are blessed. Enjoy it. Too much other real life shit to worry about. Exactly. I completely agree with you, and thanks for your comment. Tremble Dust is saying that this is already screening in the US. Reviews are up. I'll go to see it. More than likely we'll wait for it to hit streaming. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. You can buy this figure. Equan, how are you? You cannot buy this figure. You didn't watch the movie. I'm not going to buy it. Your rules. It's my rules. In the box, we're talking Schrödinger now. Yeah, I was like, what is Christian here talking about? In the box, is the cat in the box? I was also feeling a bit. Now, if they did a Monica Bellucci from the movie, wooba. Is it normal for Hot Toys to release stuff like this alongside with the movie, and do you all prefer this type of releases? They did before they did with Spider-Man's, they were doing the promo editions, the suits. Then they did now with Deadpool and Wolverine the same. They are doing now with Beetlejuice. They are not doing a release, they are doing an announcement. The Beetlejuice is not going to release now, but I understand that people are more keen to pre-order when they just finish watching a movie and the hype is there.
True.
Like what InART did with Dune. Because Christian fell into that trap. Because if Dune InART introduced...
Don't call it a trap, because my hype for that movie still stands very high.
If InART introduced that poetry is from Dune now, you would not blink an eye. You will not pre-order anything. I'm sure.
No.
Have you finished the books?
Hey,
because you
books
were
aside, that second movie was a blockbuster, and that is to this day best movie of the decade. And yes, I said it.
Okay. Best movie of the decade. Okay.
The decade is still young, but anyway.
Yeah, we are still, yeah, no problem. He said it. Mike Fael, how are you? 330 for this. I'd rather risk saying this dude's name 3 times. Oh, by the way, hey everyone. Yeah, is the price is also not very attractive. Not very. Even here is expensive. It's just me, or does it feel like InART communication has slowly drifted away? Jesus, we are talking Beetlejuice, and now we come to InART. InART communication is.
We're not there yet.
InART communication, we will talk about that. And their reporters and everything.
We'll get there.
It's cool. John will get back to you. Never. It's fine.
Yeah, listen.
Knock.
Jesus.
Not there yet.
Knock. Not there yet. Okay, Beetlejuice. Let me see. Beetlejuice.
Is it just me? But every time I look at this figure, I see Joel. Is it just me? I'm sorry. I just cannot not see.
You see me? Maybe with hair? I wouldn't mind.
Am I wrong?
Just because I compared you with Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber, now
no. This is nothing. No, this is not a comeback. I'm just being honest. I just always felt it. I don't know. Now I kind of remember talking about it. Like, yeah, I never told you this, but like, yeah.
You always felt it. Since when?
Like,
Since when have you thought Joel looked like a Beetlejuice?
Like, always.
Okay, forget it.
You have to define always. Do you mean like this week, years, like?
Ever since I started like talking. Well, okay, here we go. Done. Okay. JAZZINC.
Attention that this photo here, this car here, is not JAZZINC, is not Hot Toys. This is a Google searched image, and I just wanted something that could have. Let's not talk about this car. If he's accurate, if he's not accurate, is a Batmobile. That's what important. It's a Batmobile. So.
Yeah, I see with my eyes a Batmobile.
So. No. Let's go. Let's not, because then tomorrow the guy that is selling this on TEMU comes after me and telling me that.
Oh, you just gave it away.
Let me search here a photo that can. Oh, I have here this one. I don't know who is the owner of this photo. The owner of this photo can then email me, and I will PayPal you $2 for using your photo in my stream. This one, I think this one is the best one to. Okay, so we have the JAZZINC and the Hot Toys. Apparently now we got some. I would say, and I think I'm not mistaken in calling the people that receiving the Batmobile from JAZZINC at this moment. They are. I think they are called beta testers. From my understanding, beta testers are not even a first batch They are just people that will receive their car way sooner than anyone else, and probably with them together they can check what flaws the car may have and brainstorm for help the company on the next patches. I think maybe it's this way, but if it is so, I think that you should not
Panic.
no, not you should not panic, but you should not do videos showing that the car doesn't have any problem if the car have problems, because if you are going to be a beta tester and you communicate to the company saying, okay, these are from, then if you do a video hiding those flaws, I don't see what's the purpose. Because apparently, because I haven't watched, but seems like, for example, Justin's review, it's not, there are a lot of missing pieces in the review. There are not many zoom in parts. There is no show. We cannot see the turbine working. The canopy is not sitting well. Wouldn't be better to acknowledge those mistakes, maybe, and talk? I'm sure that JAZZINC will say, okay, or this is mistake is probably a QC issue or a packing issue, and just return the car to him and then get a good one. I think that would be the right thing to say, and I don't know. But just to before give the stage to Ellen, I just answered here the casual nerd problems. Beta testers get this for free? No, it's a paid product. You pay like everyone else. You receive your early, of course, but you are always with the risk that maybe you will have a issue with that. I think that is like this. So I understand, because it's really difficult, in my opinion. Because if I would say, okay, I'm a beta tester, I received the Batmobile, right? But I also have a YouTube channel. I want to do a review on the Batmobile. But then, if the Batmobile arrive with some issues, of course I want to contact you and say, oh, this have this problem, and I think that you will help him, because then he could start to see, okay, so maybe this is the packing, maybe this is which part of the QC that didn't check the product well, and we need to revise these. But I don't know. I really don't know, because I think it's different being a first early batch and being a beta tester. I don't know if there is a difference, if this was talked with them. But I've seen in the last hour a lot of some posts on Facebook, people really complaining about this, that people are like hiding the flaws, not talking about the flaws. But again, if you are a beta tester, it's not your obligation to talk about the flaws. You need to communicate the flaws with the company, not with the community, because you are being a beta tester. It's like for example, when you are let's say the iPhone iOS, the developers get the beta test the software that is full of bugs, right? That software, when it's in the beta stage, is not supposed to be to the general public. Is to check what issues you have in the software, and the developers will check the issues with Apple, tell them, and then when the issues are all solved, Apple normally does the general release to the public. I think should be something like this, but I'm not sure. But Helen, please take the stage.
Oh my god, I have so many thoughts about this. So, I guess, again, I'm going to disclose, JAZZINC Observer, no skin in this game. I actually want everything that's produced to be awesome for collectors. So, I just want to put that out there. My question this week has been, like, you're calling this a test batch, but then you're sending it to YouTubers. So, is it a test batch, or is it a review sample. And this is where I think the lines are being blurred, because you've sent this vehicle to a bunch of YouTubers who, of course, naturally, they're going to want to do content on it. And we know YouTube, some of it is about timeliness, who's first, who's getting the comparison out there, who's doing what. So it's a test, it's a review sample. I don't know. I feel like that's a topic that could be debated. These 40 vehicles have gone out there. There's issues, and now no one's talking about them. So what is it? Is it a review? Is it a test sample? Because if it's a test sample, then surely we should be a bit more open with the community in discussing these issues. And I think the thing that's really agitated me about this is there's been a lot of talk about issues, which I'll discuss, and then JAZZINC releases a statement going, like it's the Lego movie, everything's awesome, we just need to refine the packaging, that's it. And I'm like, but it's not. Like, people are talking about 3 or 4 flaws in this vehicle, and you're issuing statements to say there's not a problem. And I'm like, where's the honesty from the reviewers and from the company? Because my whole thing is, if you're gonna say I'm a reviewer, then you need to be objective. And you need to tell your audience the truth. And we have eyes. Like, I have eyes. And I'm watching this review. And this is not, I'm not digging at anyone. I'm just trying to be very factual here. Like, I've watched a lot of Justin's reviews. And when he reviewed the 66 Batmobile, we had beautiful panning close-ups of the front of the vehicle. You really got, let's take a close look at the details. We got a closer look at the details. And with this 89 Batmobile, I was watching it going, why is everything in a wide shot that's zooming out, not zooming in? Like, you'd see a shot of the car that wasn't even the full car, and it would zoom out. And I was like, this is odd, because if this is the Mona Lisa product that Yoast has made, and let's be honest, is there a relationship between those two? I don't know. Justin gets the stuff first. He does the reviews, whatever. But if this is the Mona Lisa and you're meant to showcase it in all its details, like, you're not doing a close-up, and then we hear there's paint issues. So I'm going, okay, well, that's a bit misleading. And then you talk about the fact that the turbine can rotate, and you'll get to that later in the video, and you never do. And then the canopy is not lined correctly, and Yoast acknowledged that in his group. He said there was the missing silicon piece. So how can you then in your statement say there was no issues? Like, why not say, just come out, if it is truly a test, say, hey guys, we sent out 40 vehicles, 30 were pristine, a few had these issues, these are things we're doing to tackle them for subsequent batches, don't worry, we're on it. Like, that's being clear and transparent and honest. Like, we're now in this scenario where we know these YouTubers got this vehicle, and suddenly people are not posting videos, people are not doing their scheduled live streams, people are saying they're gonna take their time. I'm sorry. Anybody who tells you they're taking their time and it's going to be a few weeks, they're waiting for a replacement. So why not be honest?
I will not mention the name, but he's kind of a big YouTuber that said, I will take time with my review. Maybe it will take 2 to 3 weeks. And I said, what? You will take 3 weeks to shoot the review of the Batmobile?
But that's what I'm saying. YouTube is a game where
that's
part
the
of it's
time
speed.
to get the replacement. The 2 to 3 weeks, 3 weeks to shoot a review.
But
Jesus.
that's what's getting me. Like, we as a community, like, we need to question that. And we need to call these people out because they're lying to us. Like, seriously. And this is where I'm going, what is it? Was it a test batch or was it a review sample? And you know what? Yoast, if you've sent these vehicles out to YouTubers, like, you have to know, or you have to be open to the fact that they should be allowed to review that fairly and accurately. But I think this is the problem. People, oh, I'm in the first review influencer batch, and oh, isn't this nice? And I'm a smaller YouTube channel and I want to be in this great position, so I'm not going to rock the boat. Like, you can't give out these things and then try to control the narrative and stop people from posting stuff or from being truthful. And this is what I don't like, because people are building these communities, and I think there's a section of the community that knows and will get the message, but there's a lot of people who are not. They're not deep in YouTube, they're not deep in Facebook groups, and I wouldn't want someone to get misled because people are just giving a narrative for a company. That's not the truth. And this is the thing, like, let's be honest, each JAZZINC vehicle that has come out has had problems early. Like, that's not a surprise. We know that. There's a narrative of get the latest batch you can because they'll have sorted out all the issues by then. And I appreciate, like, there's a huge amount of work that goes into making something like this. Like, I can't fathom the engineering, all that goes in it. Yost is not Hot Toys. He does not have the production power of Hot Toys. So I feel like the community would be understanding and supportive if there was that transparency and honesty. And to be honest, these things that are going on now, they make me question with something like the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. Do I want to give them my money? What am I going to get? Because the history is there of there being problems and them being glossed over. But then you see a small handful of people that are actually willing to tell you what the issues are. But then the prominent people in the community, like, they're just nothing to see here, folks. Like, I've got eyes. I can see you didn't give me a close-up. I can see you didn't show me the turbine spinning. I can see there was an indent on the front, like, part of the car. And Justin says, oh, the only downside is the weight. I'm like, but I can see other flaws. And this is what I don't like. I just don't like it. I don't like where this is going.
Let me just go here to the comments while you catch your breath, because I know you have much more to speak about this. Bob Dylan is asking, would it be unreasonable to have a reviewer post their invoice so it's clear if there is a financial incentive to review a product or retailer? Maybe that's asking too much. Before the review, here it is my my payment to 16kit from my Poo Poo Toys. Here it is. I paid 750 yuan, and now I'm going to do the review. Hey, you paid $10 less than retail.
Oh,
you are being paid for this.
But that's valid, because doesn't YouTube like if you're gonna review, you need to have purchased it, and not for like $1. And that's what we don't know. What are some of these relationships that people have with these companies?
But again, with the receipt,
for me,
you get a refund.
For me, the drop of water from me with InART was when I had my Gandalf. I had my review ready. I passed the whole day doing the unboxing, and in the night I had the photos and everything. I post one photo on Instagram, and after like 5 minutes, I receive a message from Kit saying, InART is asking you to remove the photo from Instagram. And I say, what? And within 2 minutes, I have like eight random people following me on Instagram. And I told him, want me to remove the photo? Why? I paid for Gandalf. It's here. A lot of people have Gandalf in hands here in China. Why I cannot post a photo on Instagram? And from that moment, now I pay for a figure full price, and I cannot post a photo on Instagram because they want me to wait for what, or for this or for that. No, from that moment I when they asked me to, and then they said I could only post a review on a Tuesday morning. I post a review on a Monday evening at 11:59 because it's already midnight. It's Tuesday morning for me. It's another day. And they got angry and don't. InART doesn't like me anymore. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Wouldn't be a reasonable. Okay, Doc Smizzle. Breda, please send me personal reminders when you are streaming. I will, Doc. And Mr. Mom saying, how are you? The concern is a term test. I was told mine was a reviewer sample. When issues arose, it turned into a test sample. Oh,
See? What is
okay,
it?
so
Like
this is
someone who
interesting.
got one doesn't even know. Like you keep changing the name of the game.
Because reviewer sample is different than a test sample. Reviewer sample normally, and I believe this to be true. I believe this to be true, at least with some companies, and I think InART in the first two figures were doing the same. I think when it's called a reviewer sample, they try to give you the best figure they can
Exactly.
with the less problems they can. With the best with QC maybe 3-4 times, check everything is in order, everything is clean, everything is shining, because is a review sample. You are giving to a person that will showcase that product to a huge audience. You want that, and that will tell a lot about what people will say about your company and the products that you are making. So now it's interesting, because if if the name was changed from reviewer sample to test, I don't know, but because I don't know, but Ryan knows, because he is one of those. For example, Shane, 1/6 figure focus. He was also on that. He told us this. He was also to receive his earlier, but he decided to wait a bit more because they were shipping it from China, but the shipping was too expensive, and he wanted the shipping to be from Netherlands. And I don't know if this is an issue, because it's not common from JAZZINC to ship stuff from China, and the QC in China is completely different than the QC that you will do in Netherlands by himself.
That's true.
And with the people in Netherlands, the European QC and the Chinese QC is completely different. I have 12 years in China. I know what is a Chinese QC.
Yeah, I mean these.
There are very good ones, but in some factories, if there is a small scuff or a small scratch, this under certain light cannot see, maybe no one will complain. Pack it and let's go.
I mean, to be fair, these kids, they're doing their best. They just, try to understand.
Exactly. For a bowl of rice per week, what do you want? Bob Dylan, we are kidding. Attention. I have nothing. I have. I'm kidding. By the way, I need to send my son to the factory at 12. It will help to separate reviews from promotions, Doc. I agree. Exactly. Casual nerd problems. I wonder after this Batmobile beta test stuff if Jays will do it again. Sounds like more trouble for them than anything. I wouldn't say it's a problem. If you do this, he can do this very well, but check with everyone how is the product. For example, shipping. Did the box arrive damaged? Did the car have some scuffs? Try to find common issues with them all to check if all of them have the same issues, because if from the packing you will know that will have marks in some parts of the car, because there are electronics, it's good that all of the electronics are working well. There are a lot of stuff that I think the beta tester stuff is a good idea. Just ask the people not to take photos of the cars at once and they receive. Okay, if you JAZZINC, if you want to send me stuff, you can send me. I will not show to anyone. I will just
Joelle will drive to the factory and pick it up. It's cool.
I will drive to the factory and I can go there tomorrow morning. Actually, I can drive tomorrow morning to the factory. I can help you to do a quick QC. I can do because I'm good. I'm good already with QC. I can check the Batmobiles. Oh, this one is good. This one is not. This one is good. And those B and C stocks that are there in the factory that you don't need for anything, I take with me.
And he's not kidding. Send me location.
And I'm not kidding. send me the location. I'm in the factory tomorrow morning before 9.
I go now.
I go now. After sending my son to the factory, I go. My son is not working in any factory. My son is only 11. He's only 11. He is studying.
He's probably too old
He's
now.
too old. Yeah, he's
The
He's
too
at
hands
home
are too
sleeping.
big.
He's too old.
Need
The
the
hands
tiny
too big.
hands.
11. Shut up, Jesus. Ryan saying, to clarify, I received the vehicle yesterday. My review is 70% done, and it will drop this weekend or Monday. But did your now, since you are here, we can ask you: did your Batmobile have any issues, any scuffs, any blemishes, anything that you are going to talk about, or is because I believe that some people maybe receive a car in very good conditions. It's impossible that everyone will receive a car with scuffs. Maybe some people will receive the car in good conditions. And Ryan, if you don't mind, did yours, because this is also for us to brainstorm, did yours ship from Netherlands or from China? If you can disclose that. I was offered a replacement, but I'm reviewing the vehicle I received. Oh, because
So
here in
apparently
the
there's
comment,
something.
wait, no.
Yeah.
Here, Ryan, Mr. Mom said here, those who got early test, if there is a issue, they get a replacement. But if you get a replacement, can you keep the one that has issues, or you need to send that back? Because send that vehicle back is a lot of money. Send me a Batmobile now, I'll do a live unboxing same day, says
Same here.
BJ. JZ, that's why I don't trust this so-called influencer reviewer. If these mofos love everything and not honest about the product, it's you know that sometimes when you want to do deals with I'm not talking about JAZZINC or anything, but when you want to do deals with bigger companies and companies that have a huge market, it's most companies will not accept that you will talk trash about their stuff. Most companies will not accept. That's why they want
I mean, no company
influencers is
will.
to help. Yeah. Bob Dylan, can't bite the hand that feeds you, but can't say you are transparent then either. Gotta wear the influencer badge for the good times and the bad.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan is always here with reason. Batman Collectibles. Okay, so now we are entering into real Batman collection territory. I agree about Mona Lisa comment. The Australian kid did a 15-minute video. 15 minutes. I could spend hours filming and talking about that car. It's such a big vehicle with so many details. The one thing that impressed me from the beginning was the paint application that JAZZINC would apply to the car. That is I believe is really auto paint that gives that coloring, that bluish greenish color into the car. Then I haven't seen the Justin review because Helen basically did me a full script of the review. Doc Smizzle, did you decline a replacement because you plan to sell your test sample? Okay, this question is for Mr. Mom. Nothing wrong reviewing both and pointing out the upgraded packaging. Oh, that would be cool. Imagine if you have a Batmobile that you receive that has issues, you get the replacement fixed, and then you have both and say, okay, this was the first one that have issues, the company corrected it, and now it's like this, so you guys can see the problems are solved. That would be also
But
cool.
this is what I was saying before about JAZZINC. Like, if this is a test and you're seeking feedback, that should be their statement, not what they put in their Facebook group. Going, nothing to see here, folks. We just need to revise the packaging.
The thing is,
Like-
they had all these beta testers and they don't want the real feedback. I don't feel like he wants feedback at all. The more I hear and talk about this and kind of like think about the whole situation, because I was trying to think for the people on the other side of the table, and I was like, oh yeah, you don't want to damage the company that sent you the product, and you want to be in the group of the beta testers. Of course, you don't want to say anything bad, but now I'm kind of thinking, what if they kind of asked you not to say anything about it? And if so, if you find anything, just let me know. I'll send you a replacement. Then that kind of thing happened.
No, that doesn't happen, Christian. People are just taking their time because even though they're aggressive YouTubers, YouTube doesn't come first.
Yeah, because I know, Joel, you take like, I don't know, at least like a week to do your review, and I don't know how many like weeks other YouTubers take to do their reviews. So yeah, takes tons of time.
I saw thumbprint marks all over and not addressed. Oh, but thumbprint marks? Maybe from your hand.
You don't know if it's the person. Like that I wasn't going to go into.
But I think JAZZINC is joking. Yeah. SGC360, how are you? Jeddah review in 1-2 weeks. Mafia had minor issues in transit. Brother Cousins did my review but get replacement from Jazz to redo it. Figurecraft, dent above right wheel, just in 15 minutes. Figurecraft had the dent. He's in the live unboxing, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, he had a live unboxing and he had a very like far camera shot, so like we couldn't see any details, but still good unboxing.
I think let me. I think someone
that,
sent me that photo.
The
and I'm not.
People have had is the magnetic bat symbol for the wing. Like apparently that doesn't align properly. The magnets aren't strong enough. That's from
what
that's,
the
yeah.
But
that's
no,
what
I don't know. I when I saw these, because I am by any means, I'm not an expert in a Batmobile design and aesthetic and what should. I thought like maybe this is from the car.
Yeah,
it's just like a part of it, like the car does a kind of a curve.
True.
I don't know, but I don't know who mentioned this because someone I saw this on Facebook. I think was in the JAZZINC group. I don't know if this is the issue or not. Yeah. If it's, I don't know if it's an issue, so I will not keep the photo here just to create drama.
Yeah.
You mean influencers aren't honest? But who is influencer? We are just people. You can fake an invoice easily. Wouldn't be a thing for me.
He has a point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think we need a bank or PayPal stamp and signed by the bank saying that this payment went through. Anthony saying, I didn't like that Justin got a page in the book. What book? For an impartial reviewer, that's a conflict of interest in my opinion. What book?
So with the Batmobile, there's like a book that's included, and I think it talks about like the research they did and whatnot, and then Justin was asked to provide a quote, and he's got like this full page spread in the book. But Anthony, this is what I'm saying, like what are some of these relationships between these parties? Because early JAZZINC vehicles have issues, and I can't think that Justin's just lucky enough to always get one that's perfect. Like,
did you saw everyone that was mentioned in the book? Did you saw everyone that was mentioned in the book?
He flicks through it very quickly, but made a point to say, oh, I got a page and I'm so excited. I've never been in a book. So he flicked through it very quickly, and he showed that there was an interview with Yoast and the research that they did, and he talked about the fact he was featured, but he didn't sort of go into great detail into what was in the book.
Okay. Dirk Diggler's stunt double. The only thing that caught me off guard was the magnetic bat logo on the hubs. Is that what you're talking, right, Ellen? The
magnets are a combination of not strong enough and they don't always align well. I don't get why you wouldn't just glue them, but anyway.
Mr. Mom was replying to Doc saying, I was offered a replacement to review if I want to wait like others. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to review the vehicle I have now in my possession. Okay. But probably yours has no problem, right? I don't know. I was not aware that there was a stipulation to hold off on a review for a replacement. Jesus. The plot thickens. Peter Coca-Cola, for me, cannot justify the $1,000 more for this compared to the Hot Toys one which I got, and I am very happy with it. Exactly. The collector number one, João, you're the man. I know. Brady, you are a rare gem. Integrity is tough to maintain in real life, let
That
alone
ego.
in this hobby. Look at me.
So true.
So cute. That's weird for a
shy.
company to come directly to you and request to remove your own content. I wonder if that happens to a bunch of others. I don't know. Who eats cock? I don't. What's up, chat? How are you, Hector? What up, brother Christian Allen? Welcome back to Australia, says Ash Chase. How are you? And Sinister SMR, isn't it disingenuous to review a version that is not going out to the general public?
Well, it better be better than what they received so far.
Tilia, Tyria saying Helen is back. Helen is back. It is,
I'm back.
and she is on fire tonight. I tell you, we all have highs. We know which influencers are actually chillers. It's the non-informed customers I'm concerned about. That's true.
And that's what I was saying before, Econ. Like, I really... Some people hang on every word of some of these bigger channels. And that's the people who I'm worried about. And again, we have
newcomers.
eyes. Like, you can gloss over something, but we can see. Like, it's a video. I'm not blind. I can
Look,
see.
The people who were always here, we all know who to kind of like filter. We all know who's not really being honest or whatever, who has connections with who. Like, but like all these newcomers and every day into this hobby, they don't know what's going on. They see a big channel going like this, it's all, everything's so perfect, and they're like, oh God, I need this, I need to buy this, and then they can't find it. They go to eBay, they pay, I don't know, like double, triple pricing. It's like, I just hope one day all these big YouTubers, they'll be, really absolutely honest, but that will never happen.
Jesus Christ, I need to catch up with the chat. I think it's cool to see how the packaging will be improved from this test batch and the release batch, and see if those improvements in the packaging actually worked. Ellen, did you saw the JAZZINC review? The package is foam or is what? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure it was foam with straps as well.
Similar like the one the Nobi, the Hot Toys one, the same kind of foam like that with straps.
I think so, because it was a huge box. Like, I think I saw a little bit of Figure Crafts unboxing as well, and I was really like, this box looks gigantic. But I'm pretty sure both had foam and the big leather straps around them. I think it was comparable.
Docsme is also saying, so I think it's important to be transparent throughout this whole test process, especially if used wants to beta test these products like this. How about Mr. Freeze So? We are going to talk about that later, Hector. Take it easy, take it easy. Diablo Fett, how are you? Hi all my friends. Funky Cold Santa is also here. How are you? And Mr. Mom saying, yes, all issues will be addressed. Okay, good. So it means that... I mean... in this, you see, you imagine if you are like a beta tester, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have two options. Like the option was given to Mr. Mom, like I send you a replacement, or you keep this one. At what point, because the trouble to send the car back, I would not go into that trouble.
But the big question is, who pays for the shipping?
I thought someone in the chat said that JAZZINC covers it. I thought I saw someone make that comment.
Okay, I already saw.
If I'm wrong, please correct me, but I thought I saw
Mr.
someone
I'm
in the
saying
chat
it's
say
shipped
that.
from China. Okay, shipped from China. No, you have to send it back and just cover the coast. Okay.
There it is.
Okay. So is Even so, for the companies, is if 40 beta testers, if 10 of them send back the vehicles to replacement, he will spend the price of is selling one vehicle is spent only on shipping. If we know what the issues are with the beta, we will be able to properly judge the final art, to know what was fixed if we don't know what was wrong in the first place. This is a good comment. And wouldn't hurt if, for example, if Just did a checklist. Okay, after these 40 beta testers, the 40 vehicles, these issues were found. Packaging, painting, magnets. And these are the issues you are going to address now before shipping the first batch. Like a checklist. And it will be easy. And that way, that would be a checklist that you would give as well to the production for them to be aware. Painting in a painting stage, pay attention to these. In the magnets, pay attention to these. Packaging, pay attention to these. Maybe need to change the foam, the mold, something like that, and you will solve the problem easy. It will be like getting a build from your auto mechanic without an itemized list. Just trust me. Yeah.
But this is what I was saying, mate. Like, that's what he should do, but instead he puts out a statement saying everything's fine, but we know people are being sent replacements. And as I say, as someone who's never purchased something from them, this all makes me very nervous about this Catwoman, and do I want to trust them with who knows how much that's going to cost? I don't know. It doesn't, to me, from a public relations perspective, it's not great. This is not how I would be doing it as a company.
I hate to say this, but the fact is, everything's going to be okay. It's just like,
I also
they
think
need
so.
to be transparent. Like, after all this, the real first batch or second batch people, they'll get theirs in a very normal and perfect conditions. It's just like, we are all used to JAZZINC. Their first batches are not the best. So just stay away with the first batches and you'll be fine.
Mr. Mom saying, I was asked if I wanted to pay the shipped early, I could get the reviewer's sample. Okay, this if you wanted to pay the car earlier, you could get the reviewer's sample. I agree to do so, understanding the issues I might encounter. I received it from China yesterday.
But see, this is what I'm saying. What was it? Was it a test or a reviewer sample? Because we've got
But he
Mr.
already said it was a reviewer sample, but then change.
Both terms have been used to him. So this is what gets me. Like, you're calling it a test, but you're sending it to a bunch of YouTubers. And then when stuff hasn't gone the way you hoped, you're backtracking. Oh, it's just a test. Nothing to see here.
A change log, but is exactly what it is. You need a change log. We need a change log, and then with the revision 1.0.1, 1.0.2.
Yeah.
What happened? A Hot Toy sent hundreds and barely any QC issues. JAZZINC sends a handful out, and a lot of them have issues.
I mean, to be honest, Hot Toys and JAZZINC, you can't really compare them together. There's like two different size of companies, and Hot Toys is Hot Toys and JAZZINC is JAZZINC. It's like, apples and oranges here.
Production capacity, the people behind production in Hot Toys, they are already skilled in making these. They make these. They probably do this stuff with the eyes closed.
True.
And
those kids.
Oh my. It's not again. Dirk Diggler saying the Nobi is somehow rubbing his hands. Oh, he's extracting. He has so much. If he ever watched this live stream, he has so much juicy here. Having the car in hand, I rewatched Justin's review and I saw many issues with his. I believe he wants to say with his. Oh my god.
A lot of typos today.
I don't think I want that first batch Catwoman anymore. Give me the 9th batch. Everyday Collector, John, how are you? How's everything? You don't want to be the first batch unless you want to deal with QC issues. Last batch is the way to go. I think it's the opposite with InART. The first batch is the better one.
Yeah.
The last batch
apparently.
is when the workers are already tired of routing stuff, of painting, and the rings. They just put something there. Oh, I think I send you a ring.
I want my
It's
lunch.
true.
Done. Bye.
I think they are so tired, especially with the Gandalf. They were so tired with that Gandalf. They were just putting random hair on the beard and everywhere. And they just ship these. Just ship these because
That ring was
it's the last
hideous.
batch.
God
I'll
damn.
admit I was being a bit of a jerk, but that person made me laugh with those couple of weeks. No, you were not being a jerk. I even laugh at the answer because I think
too.
was really funny. And Helen also, I think, was the three of us.
Yeah, I thought it was
Family
fucking
comes first. I
hilarious.
love so hard. We all know that was beyond suspect. What did I miss with JAZZINC? I'm completely out of the loop. Nothing. We're talking about the beta testing of the Batmobile and everything. No, nothing. I think we've been looking at this the wrong way. The test batch is for JAZZINC to test which reviewers are willing to turn a blind eye and which aren't to QC issues. Only
I love
kidding,
this
of course.
comment.
No, I agree.
I love this comment.
Used. If you want, send me.
You just knock
Joao
off some.
can
yeah.
be there by 12:30 a.m.
I-
this morning.
Yeah,
I will
whatever 40
turn
lists you
two
have, I
blind
think you can put
eyes.
Joao right there. Yeah, whatever you have, suppose.
Me too, Doc Smizzle, that or just get rid of the book. Definitely have to be happy with all the 89 Batman love. Of course.
Mm.
We are just talking about this because the love we have for that movie and for everything. JAZZINC should make a
Not me,
statement
but-
stating clearly what their relationship is with each person. Will get an early batch so we can set our expectations. I hope there's no relation because that's too many people. I think it's not. I don't know if it's JAZZINC that approached people or was the people that already have the Batmobile in pre-order and said, I pay earlier, I can get earlier. I don't know what was the process. Reviewers are just greedy for views. They should have gotten the car, give feedback to Jazz to work on. All this should have been done behind closed doors. Now we have more doubt about the car. Yeah. Did Philip from Toys Wonderland sign Justin's page? Jesus. As they say, the silence is deafening. João is a humble king. I am. Mafia Stamp. JAZZINC is a cult. All smoke and mirrors. If you want honest feedback on JAZZINC, don't listen to the JAZZINC influencer crew. Oh Jesus, I can't. Don't do this.
It's the
Bunch of
same with
shills.
the Hot Toys group in our group.
It's the same with
what-
Hot Toys,
but-
InART.
But to be fair, not Star Ace group. They can't defend themselves.
When I reviewed the InART Joker, because I was the first, in how many live streams they were telling that Kit and InART was fingering in my ass,
Oh goodness.
but the fingers were too small.
Oh,
JAZZINC creates their own problems. Crazy.
that is wrong in so many ways.
Pet Mafia G stream. Sorry, Alan.
What
I
are
know
these
we all hate.
usernames?
I know we all hate Fab's figures more than we can all handle, but he has been the only saying what you are all saying now, and he's been the only one with integrity and honestly hated. Fabs, he did. I remember very well when he got his 66 Batmobile. I think he was one of the only ones to show the issues with the car, and this car really have issues because he had one of the doors. That door was horrible. It was not closing well. That is true. And he has money invested on JAZZINC because he has, I don't know if he has 3 or 4 vehicles from JAZZINC. Brad Kotsky used to have his own guys checking these cars before they went out. What happened? That's why we are talking about here, because some of them shipped from China. I don't know if JAZZINC have his own people here in China checking the cars, or if he trusted the QC only to the supplier. Mafisam, I'm saddened by that. Honestly, isn't appreciated. Here, deleting an honest post is censorship, but I guess we are dealing with a CCP here. I didn't delete any post. What post I delete here? I'm certain that honestly isn't appreciated here. Deleting and on. Did you delete any posts? I didn't delete any posts.
I didn't
I
touch a
didn't
thing.
touch anything.
We don't delete comments here.
Yeah.
I even don't know how to delete comments on StreamYard. You cannot. I think you cannot
Can
delete
you?
comments on StreamYard. Cannot. You only can delete if you are on YouTube. In
got no
StreamYard
idea.
you cannot delete.
Oh no, actually you can.
Issues, magnets. You can.
Yeah. I just
You
found
can
it.
hide. You can
No, you
hide.
can delete it.
I cannot. How do you delete it? I can
Well,
put a star.
It says delete comment.
I don't have that
You
option.
can actually ban people, bro. It says ban user and delete their comments. Whoa,
I
what
cannot.
the-
You are on Windows or Mac?
I'm on Chrome.
Chrome for Windows or Mac?
Windows.
Oh, poor cousin. That's why I don't have this.
Oh.
I don't have that. Tyria, it was a reviewer sample until problems arose and it changed into a test sample. Jeez, I need to go up with this. Breda's buying me both. Both what? I can sell you a Krennic sealed $3,500. I have one. Breaking news: all those Mark DeLoreans were actually a large beta batch. The final ones are being released in a couple of weeks. Remember the Hot Toys first release Batmobiles came with a lot of scuff marks from that dumb shell. Exactly. Even mine have tiny, but as. Anyone who had juiced for an interview, don't trust any of them. Oh, you trust me? Thank you. Yo! Mr. Mom, you can't go into a review with bad intentions. This makes the review just as bad as if a fanboy makes a review, especially when you are the Nobi 2 wannabe who wants to wait too. Oh, no, let's not go into this. Let's not turn this stream into hating on people. We are trying to brainstorm here. Actually, Blitzway just posted their final actos are coming out as well with fixed logos. Oh, that one was other one, the logo with the Blitzway, and then they send. I still have here. They send the.
Oh, the sticker.
Oh yeah.
They send the stickers.
I remember that.
The stickers. I still have. This is the decal that you need to use with water. No one will ever attempt to change this. I will not. It's what it is.
became a meme for them. It's like, yeah, they do. They send these
It's
out.
what it is. That's why they lost the license. They lost everything. I have $20 to pay off my 89. I'll wait until January to pay it off. Exactly. Let that $20 until January. Let me see. If you came with a fair review in mind, you do one review with the issues and another one when you receive the replacement parts. You deny the replacement shows your true intents going in. No, maybe his car. Now I'm going into here. Maybe Ryan, Mr. Mom car doesn't have issues. We don't know. Because like I said before, it's possible and it's very possible that some people of this 40 will receive good cars. It would be very bad if all the 40 were with issues. Imagine. Okay, 1 6-figure focus. Shane is here. I was offered a beta, but as it would ship from Asia, aka China, I ran a risk of paying the tax, 23% on import. But I'm already paying 23% as part of my payment plan, so I declined. That's why he's going to receive his from Netherlands also soon.
It just doesn't make sense. At
What's
all.
everyone complaining about now? I missed it. You missed it, you go back and listen from the beginning. By the way, guys, LWO tomorrow is on 6 scale reviews, 10:30 a.m. EST for me, 10:30 p.m. EST for you guys over there. Jesus. I prefer to wait, and these are Irish English, a W and a 8. I prefer to wait and get later batches assuming they address beta issues. Just did explain on a live stream I did with him that he would replace if there were any issues and cover shipping. Okay, there you go. Toys Wonderland has actually been beta testing a new tracking number system this whole time. I think so. And they are still doing that.
For a long time.
This Bob
apparently.
Dylan, the things he goes to so deep. We saw Bob Dylan stand
I
up
love
for
his
us
mind.
collectors by calling out suspect behavior from influencers. Bob is a gem in the community.
Bob is the collector supreme.
is.
I keep saying
is.
that.
He is.
Collector
He's a collector
supreme.
supreme.
I tell you,
Vote
he has
one.
he has
He's the
VIP
collector
seats
supreme.
upstairs. Yeah.
And you know,
yeah.
and you know what he also has? The
Batwing?
Batwing. Yeah. He
It's
has a
beautiful.
Batwing. It's beautiful.
I got to see it.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful.
One day I'll get to see it. One day.
I'm more a troll. No, you are not a troll. You are. If one day you stop collecting and you decide that now you are getting old and you want to play golf, like the old people sometimes have these strange ideas, and then you are
Like the
I'm moving to golf. I don't want to collect anymore. This community will crumble in few days.
Absolutely.
Jay, brother cousins here, how are you, my friend? Is saying the paint work is the biggest selling point of this product, so it makes sense that they would want to send out replacement for early reviews. It's not some big conspiracy.
It's not conspiracy.
It's
just
not
like
conspiracy, we're talking.
some people need to be honest. That's all.
But you need to elaborate that. You cannot just say some people need to be honest and then just leave that hot potato
How do I
here in the table.
Hang
elaborate
on.
without being specific?
But it's not just paint issues. It's not just paint issues. Come on. There's more to it than that.
But we need to go back
Mm-hmm.
to the
How far
beginning.
back? Okay.
To you, Helen and Christian. Helen is saying it's not only paint issues, but how do we know? For example, brother cousins, Batmobile, right? Maybe he's only have minor paint issues. Maybe he doesn't know that there are other problems because his piece doesn't have that problem.
True.
Look, I don't want to speak for someone. If I've heard about other problems and I'm not a reviewer and I have the tiniest channel, I can't think that someone that's as prominent as brother cousins hasn't heard about other issues that people have had with their vehicles. If you haven't, please tell me in the chat and I will apologize. But I think if I've heard what these other issues are, and again, not a reviewer, not a big YouTuber, I have to think that brother cousins has.
By the way, I wasn't
Nothing
talking
was
about
worse than Blitzway QC.
Yeah.
Exactly. The Ecto one had huge issues.
Mm.
Let's not forget that the Ecto one. I'm not talking about the first. I'm talking about the Afterlife. There was huge issues with that car, from the door not closing, from the
Yeah.
logos.
Some of them had lighting issues.
Here comes Dan. Jesus Christ, there isn't a release that goes by without people bitching.
Right? Every time.
Bro, is there any news about Dexter from Flashback Studio? Oh, he's coming. He's coming, my friend. He's coming very soon.
Joelle,
Very
I
soon.
feel like this guy asks this all the time, and you're like, next week. I feel like next week's been like 7 months, mate.
It's not my fault. It's the factory fault.
I
It's
know
in
it's
the
not
final.
your fault,
It's
but I
it's
feel
in the
for this
final.
guy.
It's in the final QC steps.
Don't give him
What
hope.
The dude
Don't
living
give
in
him
China trying to
Randall.
defend, you know.
What the hell did I walk
Friends.
into? Hey, Randall, how are you?
Randall is here.
Mr. Mom wouldn't be getting a replacement if there weren't any issues.
I mean, he said that he has some issues, but he's just gonna keep it. That's what I saw on the comments.
Jeez, I need to go down so much. Big Brother needs to come to claim my
You were
Beta
backed.
Batwing so I can get the final one. Don't say that 2 times because No. Hi Jay, can you confirm your test batches to ensure quality and customer satisfaction? Hello Ian, how are you? Too much needless drama when this is a test batch. Your comment was a good clarification today. There you go. It's gonna be spicy on LWO. Ooh, I cannot imagine.
And it's gonna be jalapenos everywhere.
All the Mexicans complaining about the Batmobile. What up? Yeah, as you know, my 89. Okay, this is Anthony. As you know, my 89 had some scuffs and abrasions, likely due to packaging.
Mm.
There you go. Same thing happened with the Hot Toys 1-2 before. Just asked me to wait for a final replacement to film. I don't see the harm in waiting since it's not a final product. if I were in your position, I would also wait.
Yeah.
But
And this is
Helen
why I
would
love
not.
Anthony.
But
He's
Helen is Helen is
clear.
Helen
Why?
is boiling.
Why?
No.
He's
but
being
the
honest.
thing
She would-
is-
How
No, my
how more
point
clear can he
is-
be?
I
No.
think this is
My point at the start
is
of
a good
my
point.
rant was, what was this? Was it a test or was it review samples? Because it's very mixed messaging. You've sent this to a lot of YouTubers. You have to expect they're going to want to make content about it. And all of a sudden, all these people that were like, looky what I got, have gone very quiet. And they're taking their time, or they're not wanting to disclose the issues. What was it? Was it a review sample? Was it a test?
Look,
Because
look.
we can see the issues, but then JAZZINC puts out a statement saying there's no issues. We just need to fix the packaging up. So I'm like, but I have eyes, and I can see these things. I'm just saying, like, I just want transparency. I don't think that's too much to ask. People are saying they're reviewers. Like, are you a reviewer or are you a promo person for a company? That's what I'm asking, because at the moment, I've really been questioning a lot of the content that I watch, because I think more and more people are getting relationships with companies, with individuals, and are they losing some of their objectivity because of the position that they're in? And I think that's a genuine question for a lot of people to ask. That's where I'm coming from. I have no skin in this game. As I said before, like, whoever's ordered this, I hope you get it and I hope it's perfect. I genuinely mean that. I don't want anyone to spend thousands of dollars or something and get something that they don't think was worth their money. That is 100% what I want. But as we said, there's going to be a chunk of the community that hangs on to what some of these prominent YouTubers say.
Exactly.
And when they're not being transparent and honest, I don't want someone new into this hobby going on a wait list because a YouTuber's gone, this is the best thing ever. It's the Mona Lisa. It converts and they get it. And they're like, well, hang on. Like, particularly in Australia, I've paid $3,500 to $4,000 for this. And I don't like, you know, I'm not happy. That's all I'm saying. It's just very mixed messaging at the moment.
Okay, I think we can reach a consensus if it was like this. Used would talk with these people, with all the people that already received, and say, no matter what condition your vehicle is, shoot a video of it, show the issues, don't publish the video, save it. When the replacement arrive, you shoot a video of the replacement and show what was the issues, what was addressed, and what was fixed. And this would be the best of both worlds. Anthony is saying that. My understanding was sending out early copies to ensure the best possible outcome for retail. Which I think is a good thing. Let's see our final release. If there's issues, I'll be sure to address. There you go. And Bob Dylan also, this comment is fair. Hard to know what the issues were with which copy when there isn't a review or photos of it.
Look, we all know it. It was supposed to be the review samples, but then like things happened and like it can't be the review samples, and now it has to be the test samples. This
but
clear as day, and that's what happened. It just
but
didn't
what
turn out
Anthony is
as they
saying here,
expected.
and what Anthony is saying here is not saying anything about review samples. He's saying early copies to ensure the best possible outcome for retail. These copies are not the ones that would go for retail. These copies are just for beta copies.
Yeah, these are the
like
beta samples. Yeah.
Beta samples. Oh, a huge super chat here from Recommend Chris.
Yo.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. At the end of the day, we will get what we paid for. Any issues, will be replaced. I'm not worried, nor I am worried about what YouTubers got. It has nothing to do with mine, not watching any test reviews. I've never had an issue that wasn't fixed. Even the 96, I don't know what there's too many people. Mark attack the Mexicans. I'm also Mexican. Jesus. What the fuck do Mexicans do? Forget that I talk about it. I wouldn't trust reviewers who had used on their stream. Oh, but that's an interview. I think it's normal that you want to have an interview with used to talk about future releases, what is upcoming stuff. It's normal. It's normal. Jay, I have many people asking me to links, but before this stream we talked because it's the first stream after Ellen back from the US, and we said we will do the stream tonight, only the three of us. Many people today asked me to join, really. Next time. Or you can come on LWO. Jesus, you are spamming my chat with link me. You even send a super chat. Jesus, Jake.
Let him talk for like 2 minutes. I don't know.
Thank you so much. Hey Mario, SGC. So on your own stream you don't want a dress, but now people call stuff out. You want to join to explain. Oh, but let's not. Oh my God, let's not go into fights here. JAZZINC made a video just now. Okay, so now the problem is solved. My spider sense is tingling. What did I miss? You didn't miss anything. Ellen just called me out. Link. Ellen is not calling out anyone. I bred as a panic room. I have. My daughter is there now. You didn't call out Jay. I
Sorry,
think
was I? I think I was on mute. I asked a question, which was, if I, as I say, I'm not a reviewer. I don't have a big YouTube channel. If I've heard of other people having issues, surely you, who are a bigger channel and a big reviewer, have. You said it was just a paint issue. But it's not just a paint issue, so I'm not calling you out. I'm genuinely asking you a question, because if I live in the most isolated capital city in the world and I've heard other people have had issues, and you are a bigger figure in this community, a bigger channel, you do reviews very early, like you're in that game, surely you'd be hearing more than I hear. That's all I asked. I'm not having a go at anyone. I'm asking genuine questions as someone who is very much sitting on the fringe of all of this stuff. Not here to offend anyone. I'm asking questions and I'm trying to understand this all. Genuinely.
I actually
this
didn't know
turned into a Jerry Springer episode.
I have more questions now.
What are your questions, Christian? Put everything out.
I never knew what Helen was talking about. Now I'm curious. You got my attention.
You guys can talk. I'm
Did you just dip?
I
don't know what's going on.
I'm taking here something to show. Talk.
Trumbull does. Let's all listen to some white noise. Discuss as with reason. Play.
Discuss with reason.
With reason. I mean, we always, discuss with reason. This is why I love talking here with, sometimes with other guests joining in. We always talk with reason. Jerry. Look, this is the kind of like the yellow side of me. I don't know what this Jerry. What was it? What was the show that you guys were calling?
Jerry Springer.
I don't know what that is. I need some explanation.
It was very dramatic show. You had a lot of people getting very like throwing chairs and getting very emotional. It was a lot.
But for everyone, because I have a question, for everyone that says that the JAZZINC one is bigger, do you think this one is small? Look at this. It is so big.
It looks big enough.
Yeah, it is big. Look at this.
Yeah, it looks big enough. Yeah, there's always someone's gonna be like, mine's bigger. But it looks big enough.
The size really matter.
And you really had to like hold it that way.
This was just to calm the waves here. Jesus, that thing is heavy.
Anyways.
Um,
Hi, Piranha.
and that's my new favorite screenshot. Someone's gotta take a screenshot of that and use it against you. No issues. Why? That's my hot toys. You don't know who Jerry Springer is? What planet have you been on? I think it was a very old show, right? Wasn't it?
I remember it in the very late 90s. That's when I remember it being on TV in Australia. I don't know how long it lasted in America.
Okay, only to clarify here. I'll do my own stream later, says Jay. You guys can ask me what you want about it. Okay, Jay is saying this. Anyway, I think it's time we move out from this topic because it's already getting. Everyone is too. I think many people here that are in the chat, they are also committed to this Batmobile. So everyone is. I took Brad as serious guy in a good way. Good to see. He's hilarious. Of course, Jesus. I just want to break this bad. You don't know what I had to do to take the Batmobile out. I had to open the table. I need to remove the Joker. I need to remove glasses. And I said, now I need to kill this bad moment here, and I need to get out the Batmobile.
I didn't even know if it was a bad moment or not. But whatever. I mean, like, we're gonna talk about this on LWO anyway. So yeah, I mean, we can like move on to another topic. Like, I think
John saying appreciate your perspective, Alan, and Jay still saying he's kind of pissed, not going to lie. Jay is all over here, really. Maybe it's some it's not with any bad judgment or anything. Don't make these a
I
big
feel
thing.
like I've
really,
been sleeping.
really.
I don't know why. I don't
You
know
are
what's
always
happened.
sleeping.
I don't understand as well. Like, I'm not here to have a go, so I don't know what I said. I'm not here to have a go at you, Jay. I genuinely asked a question. I didn't particularly think that question was triggering or offensive. If it was, I apologize.
No, for
Genuinely
sure,
asked
it's
a
just a
question.
misunderstanding.
That's all I was trying to do. Is get some more
I'm gonna have to
information. You have it
rewind.
in hand. I don't.
You cannot rewind a live stream. Do you think you
No,
can
I'm gonna
go here on the
rewind
stream?
the stream after we
Oh.
we end the stream.
Just I need to cut the part of the Batmobile. My Batmobile is a small dent in the rear. Joker J. And everyone is saying this, that Just has made a clarification video on Facebook. Anthony is also saying, Just video saying there were paint rubbing issues, silicone canopy issues, and turbine getting stuck issue.
There
So
you
he's
go.
addressing everything.
Done.
It's very different. to his
Just
own
right when we talk about it. My
Uh-huh.
god, seems he was like listening the live stream. Star Ace announces a Ghostbuster line and everything went downhill very fast. Exactly. Imagine, can you see? They announce a Ghostbusters line and boom. Brad is the peacemaker. I try. You see, I go into I make a fool of myself to try to normalize the stuff. You never have these problems with Hot Wheels cars. Oh, I believe you don't. Can you imagine? Breda, thanks for ruining my day. Why did I ruin your day? Talk behind the scenes to clear up any misconceptions, not that serious. And Mark Attack saying Helen should not take responsibility for what Darth Ellison said. Oh, Tremble, that's no, please.
She's powerful. She got the Acolyte cancelled. Watch out, everyone.
Everyone loves honesty until it's too heavy for the ear. Keep in mind, words are just as cheap as air. Beautifully said. I think I'm going to screenshot this comment. P-Rock, this is why we should all just collect Godzilla stuff. It's a happy place here. My god, today I saw, talking about Godzilla, today I saw one hotel in Japan that you can stay in a Godzilla room. Basically in your window, the view you have from the window is the Godzilla, the face is like a statue, and you are in the your view from the window.
So it's 3-dimensional. It's not just a poster.
Yoast is coming for your firstborn. What does this mean? Can someone translate this to
Are
me?
you kidding,
Jesus.
or do I don't wanna explain this to you.
You says it was a test sample. It was up to each recipient if they wanted to post a review or not. Oh my god. All you had to do was to spend almost 2 hours calling out everything shady going on. El Profesor Danny, 136 year.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Hit the like button, y'all.
Everyone to see the Batmobile. 89 Batmobile seems to just have issues, period. Even McFarlane couldn't get it right with this. Bob Dylan saying, serious, I'm getting a 1/6 toilet for that sitting Batman. I need a Gotham newspaper. Jesus, get sitting Batman. Fuck the bed, I sleep by the window all night looking. I send on Instagram on LWO group for you to see. Did you saw that? I send the video there. I even tag you. I might have to get it. Big brother, that was a comedy gold and you ruined it. Sorry. P-Rock, that's some Silence of the Lambs stuff right there. I sleep by the window all night looking at his face. Brad, I'm getting a 1/6 left seat tomorrow. Oh, the Deadpool one is not out yet. I'm running out of breath.
I thought we were gonna talk about the InART and the what was it? The
Oh my god! If we go into
Freeze, was it?
if we go into InART, we are going into more drama, because
really?
because there's if we are going into InART, we are going to more drama because there's a issue here with
Well, it's spicy today, apparently.
I think I saved the post. I
I'm
saved that
taking all
post.
these comments in the chat about me being an Aussie as a compliment, and I'm also Greek, so I feel like that's a fiery combination.
Where I saw that post,
I mean, as long as you're happy.
there was a post of someone. It was
Jose Fernandez, who you need to say hi to. Is that,
No.
is that the
Wait,
comment you're
I'm-
looking for? No.
I'm not searching comment. I'm searching a post on Facebook.
Oh,
For the InART Harry Potter. I'm sure it was on Justin's group, the collector base.
You mentioned
Let
them.
me see.
Hello. Hello.
Because there was someone talking about the Harry Potter. I don't know how is this Harry Potter shipping, because some random people are receiving them. Okay, is here. Is this one?
Found it?
Yeah, found it. I need to read all of these. Is there any AI that read
rewind
for
the
us the
stream?
stuff?
You get there.
Okay, let me share the post. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Kalimera tikani sagapo.
I cannot believe in this.
What she said.
Do you want to see something? I
Yeah.
already know this will happen.
Oh
There you
God,
go.
that was quick.
There you go.
Jesus.
There you go. There you go.
And this
then you'll
Bob
see-
Dylan.
Yeah, and then later you'll see someone making a photo of a baby, a Batmobile with your head on it.
I was worried where you were going with that, Christian. Thank God.
Oh, please don't.
I can already
Marty
see
was
it.
calling
It's
me.
out there now. It's out
Jesus.
there. Yeah, I mean, you did it to yourself. Ooh, I can't
Okay,
wait. I can't
let me
wait.
find here. Let me find here. This is this. Okay, so basically, he's saying I receive Harry Potter, the accessories, talking bad things about the wrist bags,
The wrist packs.
and that the hair is very bad. He said like the hair comes with so much product
Uh-huh.
that is like is a sculpted hair. You know, because they put so much stuff in the hair that feels like it's a sculpted hair. It's not a rooted hair. And the wrist pegs, his biggest complaint is that they change. It's not magnets on the Harry Potter. And the wrist pegs are so small that they broke. Look at these.
Jesus. So this
You
guy
want to see
already broke
the
his?
look at these.
No.
broke. Imagine, because the body is very small, the wrist pegs, he said, they are very, very tiny. Very tiny wrist pegs. It will be very hard to find a replacement for these wrist pegs because these are not the common ones.
Ew.
These are not the common ones. These will be a issue for this Harry Potter.
That is such a disappointment.
Because here, what he says here is the left wrist. He says the hair product they've used, it's either oversprayed or has transferred to his forehead, and sadly left shiny spots all over the upper part of his head.
No.
You could either look at it as a sweaty forehead or sadly just bad QC. The left wrist peg on mine was completely stuck, no rotation and no budge on it. I tried removing it and hoped I could just take it away. I will very far inside the. I think is the and he said that, you know, the wood floor. I think the wood floor piece to go over the base is very cheap looking and ruins the overall nice aesthetic of the set.
No.
Not something I would use. It looks like cheap plastic. Would have been much nicer to have a matte finish.
Well, that's a shame because the Joker floor, like the jail cell diorama, looks really nice.
About the hair, he still says hands and head sculpt paint applications are fine. Hard to do when the actor is portraying is so young, I suppose. Though the nail and the cuticle details are clearly missing on his normal hands. Details other companies are doing that somehow InART has skipped on here. And he said also, the hair is weird. They've used such an immense amount of product, it may as well be sculpted hair. It is generally like a soft plastic at this point. It's styled well, but said not to be able to see the scar detail, and when assessing the rolling eyes, it leaves a noticeable gap in the pattern of the hair. This is not, because this is a normal collector that received, right? So
what he's saying is, because there's like so much product on his hair, like the whole scar is kind of like pointless, and whenever you have to like change his eyes, when you remove the back of the hair, it kind of like leaves a ugly whatever.
it's not when you remove. I think it's when you remove and then you put back.
Exactly.
Maybe-
Exactly.
But is the problem of these the pieces that they do, because the piece that you remove, like the Joker, is a piece with hair. It's like
I
you
know,
are
but then the
removing
problem is like this guy has too much
don't
hair
know.
product, and while you remove it and you put it back together, the whole shape is just being held by that hair product. Imagine what happens when you
Exactly.
like, you know, move it around. So my question is, after so much humidity over the years, what happens when the product is not there anymore? Is it like the styling is gonna be like gone? Are we gonna see Harry
I don't
Potter
know.
being hit by lightning? Puffy?
Let me just say thank you here to Dirk Douglas Tent Double for the super chat. Just get whatever Batmobile makes you happy at the end. These are just toys. It's not this serious. Completely. I completely understand. It's so bad it looks photoshopped. You talking about what? About these the hands? Or are you talking about my photo? Why change the peg mechanics? I don't know, probably because the ends are so small. It would be difficult to glue a magnet on the hand peg. Those wrist pegs are the same as the old SW Toys bodies, so brittle. Yeah, SW Toys, they before they used really bad pegs.
Oh god.
PT Work saying my Gandalf wrist pegs suck. The magnetic pegs are pointless, same as the magnetic base. The Greeks invented the Scottish 100% fact.
Is this true?
Bretta, can you drive to the factory? Can get me some, please? My Potter is coming soon. Get you somewhat. Get you somewhat. Tell me.
Ask your son. He works there.
P-Rock. Okay, screw JAZZINC. This year concerns me as a Potter fan who wants this. Okay, fair point. So you will have issues here with the wrist pegs apparently. If you combine the InART and Kojun Harry Potter, you can make the ultimate worst version for only what? $2,000?
Yo.
Yes. Have
I
many of
hope
these Harry
JND
Potters
does
shipped
this
out? I'm
right.
Oh,
totally
Jose,
unaware.
how are you? Jose, how are you? At least Philly is Philly. Oh, Philly, Figurecraft. Good morning. Almost done with Vicky
Morning.
Custom. Upgraded to movable eyes. Hope it works. Vicky should be the 89. Is it? That's no good. No, sorry. Conquer Knight. My InART Gandalf come with wrist peg issues too with broken magnets. Spec Fission has contacted InART for replacement and they won't respond to them. It's been a few months.
Few months.
Goodness.
Jeez.
But what do you need? Is the magnets you need or what you need, Conquer Knight? You can message me on Instagram. Maybe I can try to help you
I
out.
think he needs the wrist pegs, like, because they're broken.
Send me a message on Instagram. Let me see if I can help you out. The weight of the metal weapons pulls the end right off the arm. Now he's talking maybe of the Joker because
I
of the
think so,
die-cast
I think
weapons.
so.
John, do you have Aragorn yet, or are you skipping that release? Not yet. Not skipping, not yet. I'm in a very late batch. If you know what I mean. Conquer Knight. Okay,
We all
I
do.
will, brother. Send you a message. Pegs. It's pegs. Okay, this is not this is not good for this Harry Potter because I was really, I don't know, I had the feeling that InART will do this thing really well.
Me too.
I have seen
too.
some very good photos. Truth to be told, I already seen some good photos of the Harry Potters. There was some collectors share some photos. No, I cannot find from where. But let's see.
I would like to
So
see
Toys
this
Mr. Ice
wood
been
base,
released. Mine is on its way.
how
Yeah, we are going
cheap
to talk
this
about
is.
that. Which one? Sheep, this
The
is
wood-
one. Oh,
No, the wood base. I like to see some pictures of this. I'm curious now. Like, how cheap looking is this wood?
but you are not. You didn't pre-order these, right?
I'm just curious, as someone who ordered the Dune. I just want to see how InART is making their stuff, and I'm just being nosy, I guess.
I was almost sure I saved the.
I mean, if you can't find them, we don't have to see it now. I mean, I guess someone will post them whenever.
No, I'm talking about the Mr. Ice, the Soso
Mr.
Toys.
Ice?
I cannot find
Is
the.
it Mr. Ice or Mr. Freeze? Mr. Ice? Oh, Mr. Ice? Oh, yeah.
No, is Mr. Ice is what Soso Toys call it.
Right.
I want to find the Jesus Christ. I know Ellen is going to get it.
Did you find yours, Helen? Like, are you looking for it, or like, what's going on?
Someone was going to get back to me about something.
Ooh. Okay.
But yes, I want to add it because that's what this shelf's going to be. So I hadn't originally pre-ordered it because I wasn't I wasn't going down that line, but now I am. So we'll be picking it up. So I don't know. I was the photos I've seen looked good. I know Joao said he saw some other photos that maybe didn't look as good. So I'm quite keen to see in person for myself because I thought it looked really cool.
While I'm searching for Mr. Ice, what did you were you guys aware of this iconic? Is doing this version of Ryo is limited to 888 pieces.
It could be limited to 8 pieces, and I wouldn't really care.
I really don't know who wants this Ryo, but apparently, I don't know when this went for pre-order, but it's still not sold out. I don't know if they will even sell the 888. People here in the chat who are collecting this line, do you guys really wanted this Ryo? Shiny, how are you? I won't talk about this Mr. Freeze. I'm searching here.
I have one question though. Is this the same character with just like older,
Tremble
or is this
Dust,
like the
exactly.
father of him?
I don't know, this other version, Battle Ryo or something. I agree with you. They are just relying on the bodies for Ryo. They did Ken, Ryo. I think Akura probably will have, if not the same, I think it's the same body. I think they are, because I believe they invested a lot on this body.
Yeah.
This is not a cheap mold.
Yeah, the R&D on making that body wasn't cheap.
They had to
Obviously.
invest a lot to do this body, so
Yeah.
they want to get that money back as fast as possible.
But if you're
before
like
closing
fan
shop.
of the game, of course you have to get this. Like, I'm guessing.
I don't know if this is even is the first time I'm seeing this kind of Ryo.
Mm.
I never saw this version before.
Who knows?
Never
It
saw
could
this
be a
version before.
Grail.
Is 888 pieces limited. This one even doesn't have the ball, the fireball. He's just
It has
he's
no
just
accessories on. Yeah. Okay.
no. This only. It doesn't have any.
Huh.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
it's right there,
wait.
right there.
Wait.
You're
Where is the
tripping.
map?
You're tripping.
Okay, I want to see the map. Yeah. Oh, here's the fireball.
Mhm.
The same fireball as Ryo. Same base as Ryo.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Jesus, let me please find the Mr. Ice.
And while you search that, can the chat educate me if it's Ryu or Ryu or?
In Portuguese we say Rio, but apparently in Americans say Ryo. So I just go with the flow.
Ryu. Because I feel like Korean.
So how do you say in Korea? How do you say in Korean?
No. Yeah. But Ryu. You know how you say in Chinese, Liu, Liu? We kind of say it that way. Liu.
We know who Ryo is, but not this version. Ryo, of course, we know. I played since Street Fighter 2, but this version, I don't know who is.
Well, if Bob is calling him Ryu, it is Ryu then.
You know what I want? I want this. This is what I want.
I don't like the scope, though.
You will not get it anyway. Why you are with that now? Yeah, I want this version,
This is
and I
your
want
reaction.
and I want this version too. This one. This is the classic version.
Ah, okay.
This is the classic version. I wanted to, and I post this week. I found this online. I said, "Wow, Monkey King, amazing!" I sent this to Kit. Hey, Kit, can you?
What did he
Will
say?
you have this for pre-order? And he said, "This is already for pre-order for more than 3 months." I said, "Really?"
Whoa.
This went for pre-order before the game. No one cared about Wukong, and they only updated this week the 2 head sculpts from the game. So this will be interesting.
Yeah, this was out for like 3 months, and now because of the hype, you're interested. Yeah, you tease me about Dune all day. You want like.
I never knew about this. I was searching for a classic Wukong for many time. There are some 1/6 scale classic ones, but they look gross. They are horrible. I think even Enterbay did them before. Horrible. Too bad this is a third-party figure. So what do you want? Go buy the InART one that they only made like to Android or what, and no one can find anywhere now. Bob Dylan, send me the link. I cannot. Okay, how can I click this link? Here cannot do anything, right? I have no options. Do you have options to copy the comment? I don't have.
I can't. I mean, I'll have to go to YouTube.
Forget it. I make by myself. Jesus. I think Bob Dylan is sending the link for the Mr. Freeze. I hope it's Mr. Freeze, not the JAZZINC video. I'm not going to talk more about JAZZINC. I think only in this stream we already help him to put more 300 people in the wait list.
When I clicked on it, it went to a Harry Potter post in Collectibles group.
He sent me photos. Yeah, this one is the one we talked just now. Is the post I talked just now. Oh Jesus. This guy here saying looks good to me. I'm sure the issues you all outline won't be an issue for me. Does the guy have a wrist peg broken? Looks fine though. This looks fine. Okay.
Like, I will die on this hill tonight.
Okay, looks fine. I cannot find Mr. Freeze. Fuck it. Anyway, it's been a long stream and too much stuff here. I'm all over the place. I have my screenshots sharing on Facebook now with me just playing with the Batmobile, trying to.
I know, and I appreciate your humor, yeah, and everything. It was not an easy night, indeed.
Now I have the sofa with the pieces of glasses. I did that in what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Normally I take
that's
10
right.
minutes.
That Batmobile was sitting at that.
He's in the
glass
table. He's inside the table. Yeah, I need to take out everything. And you see how fast I did it? How fast I. And it's not easy to hold this Batmobile in. And don't think this is a small piece. This is not a Hot Wheels.
But anyways, it was fun though.
That guy-
Anyways. Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for all more than 100 people that were here tonight. It was a very heated stream because it's something that concerns everyone. Everyone is worried about everything that is happening with this Batmobile. I hope, and I think, I'm sure. I think people that will receive the first batch and onwards will have no issues with the car, and doesn't matter if you have a JAZZINC one or a Hot Toys one. Just be happy with what you collect, and don't judge others, or don't try to justify your purchase judging what others have or not.
I literally had a class and I had to tell my kids, don't be jealous of your friends.
Let me see. Breda looks either exhausted or defeated. No, I'm exhausted because of the Batmobile. I now pronounce you Breda and Batmobile. You may now kiss the vehicle. Okay, let me kiss the vehicle. Because I love him so much.
Aww.
It is beautiful. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, let me see, because I never see. Now I have the chance to see. Does my have that places to open the lights like that? Oh, is here, right?
Yeah, I can see
Easier.
screws there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can open these.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Now you know. Now you know.
It's so heavy.
But anyway.
Fat Thai kid inside saying, but if the friends have a hot mom, you kinda have to be jealous.
Well.
This is something about you. Of course, he kisses it after I kiss it. I cannot tag it. I will not tag it. I will not touch more. This vehicle, don't do what I did just now because it gets fingerprints everywhere. Now later I need to clean everything. Guys, thank you so much for everyone that stay here and
Absolutely.
went through this storm with us. But we
Typhoon.
the typhoon is here. But I think we land we in safety, and let's see. That's next week. We have more juicy stuff to talk about.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. I mean, most likely. Most likely. Let's see.
Good weekend. Enjoy your weekend with your families and with your friends. Oh, so can we agree that the Hot Toys is better going by today's discussion? I think there was never a doubt about that.
We're about to end the stream. Please. No. No. You
I
can't
thought you were
go
gonna
wrong
end
either
on
way.
Ash's comment
Bob
go out.
said
I
it.
thought you were...
Done.
Hmm?
Move on. Bye. Adios. Muchachos. Jalapenos.
Group hug. Group hug.